racist anime I've ever seen.
Black men just moved to Japan, and if you know anything about Japan, they're extremely racist, bro. The anime is called Gorilla Man, and you will see very soon why it's
Gorilla Man is absolutely absurd name for anime, bro. What do you mean by that, bro? And the fact I see the thumbnail, I know he's black.
Called that. Oh yeah, and I know the title is the most racist anime I've ever seen, but I found something way more racist that I will be showing at the end of this video. So make sure to stay tuned until the end. It starts out showing off my boy Eido walking to his first day at school in Japan. And there's a couple things that you should know about my boy Eido before we start. First of all, he's a very nice guy with good morals, but there's something major about him that's a blessing and a curse. My boy doesn't speak.
He's black.
In fact, he never speaks, not even once in this entire anime, because his mother Glubber is mute. When my boy's on his way to school, he walks into some people doing construction, which is when one of the workers' clumsy asses drops a bucket on my boy's head, knocking his ass out instantly. And my boy has no reaction on his face when he gets knocked out. While he's knocked unconscious, he has this fever dream that tells him to subscribe to Snooze. Okay, I'm not gonna lie,
tell him to subscribe to Snooze is crazy.
Then the workers go to check on him, and my boy gets back up and seems like he's okay. But in reality, he's just trying to act tough and falls back over. When my boy gets to school, the principal tells him if he gets in trouble once, his ass is getting expelled. And I'm not—
Wait, so bro's a teacher? You trying to tell me the principal being harder on him just because he looked like Obanga? He honestly kind of like the Obunga meme. You know the little things that one anime who look like Obunga? That's what he really looks like. I'm not gonna hold you. That's what he looks like. I'm not gonna hold you.
I'm not sure if that goes for every student or they're just racist, but we'll find out soon enough. Oh yeah, and the principal also tells him to stay away from this guy named Fujimoto. Then the gym coach gets hella glubbing mad because my boy will not respond to the principal, and he calls my boy Eido a brat. Then it cuts to my boy being introduced by the teacher in class, and when the teacher tells my boy to take a seat, Fujimoto trips his ass, and everyone's in shock. They think my boy's about to throw hands, but you know Eido, he's a good guy, so he just goes and takes his seat. And bruh, my boy got a bloody ass nose. When class is over, my boy Eido walks to the bathroom, and for some reason Fujimoto and his goons are in there, and they don't know who it is yet, but they run the school, so they're like, you have some nerve ignoring us, show yourself. Like, bro, just let my boy take a piss. But he opens the door.
Hey yo, imagine trying to use the bathroom and they out here like talking crazy to him, bro, in the bathroom. I gotta be in the bathroom all the time, bro. People are always trying to scrap in the bathroom, bro. They kind of fruity, you know what I'm saying?
And the first
fruity y'all be scrapping the bathroom.
Is gorilla.
What? Wow. It's because he's black, he's a monkey. That's crazy.
He will call him Gorilla Man from now on. Bro, what is this anime? And the other goons,
it's Gorilla Man.
Naming. Wait, stop what you're doing right now and go join my Discord and then link in the description. Also,
follow
my Twitch. After the bathroom break,
alright, I'm gonna join the Discord and link in the description. I'm gonna do it.
Fujimoto doing some training because he's about to fight the rival school's leader. And as he's going to the school, they see my boy minding his own business, and they're like, you should tag along because they say my boy looks intimidating. So when they show up to the other school, it's a huge group of people ready to all brawl. And Fujimoto tells my boy to go home. So they start fighting, and as my boy Eido is walking away, 6 of the goons from the other school try to fight him, but he one-taps all of their asses with 0 scratches on him, showing he's really the—
Bro, one-tap them all, bro? Nah, bro, he got Konkuragi. That has to be Konkuragi. I saw no fight happen. That had to be Konkuragi. Homie had to just hit him with the Konkuragi.
Nonchalant king. Then after all of his classmates beat off their goons, beat up—
Pause. Wait a minute. Wait, huh? Pause. Holy pause, bro. Holy donut shop pause, bro. Like, that was the most crazy next level of pause. Like, what was that, bro?
Their goons, they all meet up, and you can tell Fujimoto is now fucking with my boy Eido. After this, it just cuts to the next day, and it shows the delinquents and Eido all fishing in the school pond, and the koi are very expensive in that pond, by the way. So when
how much expensive are they?
Like, let's go, Gorilla Man, you caught one. And right when they say that, the head leader of the school shows up and says that's the carp that he personally raised. So he flips Fujimoto and says he
cooked him.
Use that judo flipping technique ever again, but he did it because he was so mad. And they all run away except for my boy Eido, and he tries to flip my boy Eido, but he lands on his feet like a cat. And the teachers—
Dang, Eido's a goat, bruh. Maybe because he's black and he get more athletic, huh? That's why he's a goat, huh? Damn, bruh, this is wild.
He can evade his attack like that. Then
this is absolutely you. This is crazy.
This girl's about to get hit by a bike because she was jaywalking like a regard, but my boy Eido saves her, and the biker gets mad for a second, but then he gets scared off because he's scared of my boy's skin color. After lunch, they're in the gym, and the gym teacher is like, is that Eido the class delinquent? Like, bro, the teacher is singling his ass out for some reason, and the teacher tries to get his ass not paired up with the team, so my boy Eido would have to do—
What is his face? Nah, this face is hilarious, bruh.
Double of the work, but luckily Fujimoto glubs with my boy and picks him, which makes the gym teacher mad. Then it cuts to the girl that he saved, and she's like, bro, who's that guy with the weird face? What do you mean weird face, bro? All because he's not Japanese? Damn.
Yep.
And her friends explain that it's a new student named Gorilla Man. Then the gym teacher goes to the principal after class, and the principal is like, how's it going with Eido? And the gym teacher says that there's no complaints about him yet. Wait, so this shows racist and inconsistent? And bro, why is the racist ass principal looking for reasons to kick my boy out of the school? Just let my boy live. Damn. Then the principal gets mad mad at the gym teacher for not being strict enough on all the delinquents. So when it's time to clean up, the gym teacher decides to single out Eido and make him do all of the cleaning.
Nah, bro. Why you making doing all the cleaning, bro? Is because he black again? This is wild. This is a wild old anime, bro. I gotta watch this. Gorilla Man is on my list to watch because how wild this is.
This show's a little too racist. So my boy Eido,
it's more racist than Frieza. I'll not do that auto-tune snooze. You gotta tell me how you do it, bro. How you be doing auto-tune, man?
was like, glub this Schmidt, and he just hits the head off the statue with his bare hands. When he stops cleaning, he starts talking to the gym teacher and is about to knock his ass out. But the delinquents see that their friend is about to get expelled if he hits the teacher, so they try to throw a rock at him to calm his ass down. But it hits the teacher in the forehead and makes his ass bleed. So they all just run away. And it cuts to the next morning, and the girl he saved the other day is on his dick. She says, "Hey, yo, for saving me." Then she sees that his hand is all bandaged from punching the statue, and she asks what happened to his hand. And his nonchalant ass just says nothing and walks away. Then it cuts to all the teachers in the school bathroom, wondering who destroyed the statue. And the teacher explains that there was only one student that was cleaning the bathroom, which was Eido. And the teacher that flipped him earlier remembers how strong he was and says it has to be him. When they look for Eido, he sees Fujimoto and his goons. So he's like, "Yo, where's Eido?" And the goons start showing him to where Eido is, but in reality, they're just trapping his ass so Fujimoto can fight him. Then the teacher just starts obliterating them in 2 seconds. Then it cuts to
not the teacher just judo flipping, bro. This teacher is literally judo flip. Judo flip. Chuck, 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 chuck.
Eido, and he's just chilling on a bench somewhere, which is when the girl that...
Not gonna lie, bro. I don't blame this anime, though, because if I ever seen this dude, I'm like, yo, was that a blank right there? I would honestly scream and go, "It's a black fire!"
Like some shows up and starts complimenting him, and they're like, "Damn, bro, he doesn't have any facial reaction at all." Then my man just walks away again all nonchalant, but it shows why, and it's because he came back to give them drinks. But when he gets back to the bench, they're all gone. It then cuts back to Fujimoto in his fight with the teacher.
Dang, Shoryuken?
Glove out of each other. But then Fujimoto and the teacher start complimenting each other after the fight, and they're both just glazing each other, bro. They're like, "You're so strong," and Schmidt like that. Then it cuts back to Eido, and he sees the girl again, and my man's being all nonchalant until he sees her skirt blow up from the wind. And my man gets a little
man, he was like, "Oh heavens, I got the view. Gorilla likes."
Flustered. Then the witch just runs away out of embarrassment. Then it cuts to Fujimoto, and my boy gets kidnapped by the upperclassmen goons, all because their boss wants to assert dominance on his ass. Boss. In the classroom, my boy Fujimoto gets gloved up by this guy. Then his goons come up to Eido to tell him that Fujimoto's in trouble. So Eido just does some parkour down the building like Superman or some Schmidt. Then it cuts back to Fujimoto. Nah, more like Spider-Man, because Superman don't be parkour, and Superman would just flew down there like this. Where's the propose? He spits some water in the upperclassman's face and starts beating the Schmidt out of him. Fujimoto kicks him in the back of his head, and he fucking dies. Nah, I'm just joking. He's all good, but he's just very hurt. When Fujimoto gets out of the class, he asks all of his goons for something to wipe his bloody nose with, but Eido is the only one that has something. And he says, "Gorilla Man, you're my only friend." But in Ikido's mind, he's actually very depressed because things are very awkward between him and the girl that he likes. The next bro, I heard now he's depressed. Poor dude. The final episode of the series starts, and my boy is already walking into some bullshit. These girls say he looks like a gorilla. Then these random rinky-dink ass delinquents think my boy is mean mugging them, so they try to fight him. Ain't no way. One taps both of their asses and goes on with his day. And you know, Ikido's chill, bruh. He starts playing some crane machines like a little kid, which is when the girl that he likes comes up and he gives her the gorilla that he just won, which makes her a gorilla giving a gorilla. Friends come by and they get hella jealous that my man is taking all the bitches from them. Later on, the people that Eido one-tapped earlier start talking to their rinky-dink ass leader with yellow spiky hair, and they're like, "Gorilla glubbed us up, bruh," and they all start planning on how to get their school back. So later on, people from the rival school catches my boy Eido lacking at the train station, but luckily Fujimoto sees this and obliterates all of their NPC asses. But some try to escape, so Fujimoto follows them, but then gets distracted, which is when the leader drop kicks his ass in the back of his head. I'm sorry about this video, chill video, bro. I can't be as loud as I usually am on this reaction video, but I had to give y'all a video. You know what I'm saying? I forgot that probably just at the beginning. You probably won't be like, "Why you so chill, Johnny? What's all your yelling?" You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's why. Head, trying to give my boy brain damage or something. Which ultimately left my boy Fujimoto unconscious and rushed to the hospital. But some girls from the school see what happened, and they get mad at my boy Eido, and they're like, "What the glub? Why didn't you help your friend out?" When they get to the hospital, all of Fujimoto's friends come up, and the girl snitches on his ass, which makes all his friends mad at him and ask if it's true. And you know, they're not believing my boy because he can't explain himself because his ass is mute. And the next day, that's wild. Everyone is gossiping about the rumor and saying my boy Eido didn't do anything to help Fujimoto. Fujimoto. And it even shows my boy on the top of the roof thinking about what happened. And the girl that he like sees this and can tell that he's depressed somehow. So she just pulls up to him sitting in the rain and she's like, what's wrong? And bro, I'm not gonna lie, why does she expect my boy to speak, bro? He hasn't talked a single time. So you know, she wants to help him out, but he can't respond. So she takes him on a walk to visit Fuji.
Do people that just not mute people here in Japan, huh? We just don't know what the mutes are in Japan? It's a genuine question. Don't we know that what the mutes are?
My boy stops for a second because he sees a dog, and it explains that the reason that he stopped is because that my boy is scared of dogs.
I got that dog.
Someone tried to fight the NPC guy with spiky hair. It was a close fight, but the guy with yellow hair ultimately wins.
Dang.
Remaining the leader of the school.
Knocked him out.
To Eido, his crush goes inside to ask Fujimoto if what everyone's saying is true. But the show doesn't tell us what happens just yet, and it shows Eido is sitting outside in the rain because he's too embarrassed to go inside. Which is when some of the delinquents from the rival school are taking a walk and see Eido in the rain. You know, they try to mess with my boy, so we just one taps all of them real quick. Then it finally cuts back to Fujimoto and he's like, bruh, Gorilla Man would never do that. And he's like,
Gorilla Man def would do that.
And don't you? Which gets her all flustered and she denies that Schmidt. But we all know she wants my boy. Then it cuts to the next day and
why you gotta go my boy and go to the monkey, Snooze? You try to call Gorilla Man a gorilla? You racist, man. I knew it, Snooze. I knew it, man.
Everyone is talking Schmidt about Eido, but Fujimoto shows up showing he's all good now, and he clears my man's name and says that he did nothing wrong. And everyone's in shock for a second, but they finally understand that it was all just false rumor. And when my boy Eido shows up, they all get on their knees, pause, and say, Gorilla Man, forgive us, please, we were wrong.
Crazy.
Then it cuts to the yellow-haired NPC walking, and he sees
that's actually crazy.
Is all beat up, looking like that baby from Ice Age. And he
that's
just starts
crazy,
laughing and asks what happened.
I know I said like 3 times because that is crazy.
Which is when he says it was Gorilla Man that did this to me. He was insanely strong and beat all of us under 20 seconds. And that just leaves the blonde-haired NPC guy in shock and scared of my boy Eido.
Right.
You know, the blonde-haired guy keeps walking and eventually Eido sees him, which makes the guy with yellow hair start running for his life.
Nah, bro, start ore farming.
But Eido was ready for revenge. So he just starts chasing after him. But he gets on the train before Eido.
Ain't no way.
But luckily, there's a taxi driver there that said he saw everything and offers my boy a ride. Eido gets in and he speeds their asses to the next train station so Eido can get on the train. When he gets on, they see each other, which makes the guy with blonde hair start running away and makes Eido chase after him. After a bit of hurting my boy's hands on the door, he decides to fucking jump out of the window. But you know, he lands into the water and he thinks he lost my boy Eido, but little does he know he takes the very same taxi to him to the water. And when he finally
no way, so quick, bruh.
Eido was behind him, he fucking one-taps him like One Punch Man, getting his revenge for my boy Fujimoto.
Dang!
As promised, the most racist anime of all time in my opinion is Chocolate Picture Panic Show. It's an anime musical about 3 black characters that are high on drugs navigating through a psychedelic world. And bro, I'm not gonna lie, it's insanely racist, but it has no story, so it's impossible to make a full-length video on it.
Nah, gang. What's the name of this, bruh? What's the name of this, bruh? The Chocolate Panic Picture Show. Whoa, 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 whoa. We gotta check this out, bruh. What is this, bro?